Okay, hi guys. So in this video I'm going to be going over the different sections of the Knock Aergrind. So as you can see, I've got them all laid out here, 4 parts, starting with the base, which is basically the section where the ground coffee actually goes into. So as you can see here, got a bit of coffee left over from this morning, lovely. And yeah, that's basically all this part is for. So that goes underneath where the burrs are, which you can see here, which is actually where the coffee is actually ground. So the burrs rubbing together, grinding the coffee, falling into the bottom. You can see up top here is where the coffee beans go. So all you have to do is fill that section up and grind it. This is the dial for setting your grind. So I'll go over that in more detail later on. But yeah, basically just for setting your coffee grind. And then finally you've got the handle, which fits on top of here. As you can see, they line up. Again, I'll go over that in another section. So yeah, fitting them all together then, you've got the base and the middle section slot in like that. Really easy. The dial. So this is a bit tricky and I struggled with it when I first got the Aergrind. I couldn't figure it out. But basically it's just a matter of lining these two sections up. So as you can see, there's a flat bottom and a rounded top. And this correlates to the nut on top here. So rounded on top, flat, flat. So rounded on top, flat on the bottom. So yeah, it's just simply a matter of just lining those two things up and should just pop straight on. There you go. Next, you got the handle. Again, it only fits on in one direction. This is in order to keep your coffee grind consistent. So when you're taking it apart and putting it back together. And you see there, pop straight on. So it's just a matter of lining up the nut once again, this time with the handle. So as you can see, it won't fit on in any other direction, just there. And that's it. And then you've got your Aergrind fully assembled. Thank you. See you in the next video. How to find your starting position for the Knock Aergrind. So you need the handle on, and you want to remove the bottom so you can see the burrs. So as you can see, here are the burrs, and you want the burrs lying flush against each other. So right now mine are not lying flush, so I need to adjust it. So handle on, and you'll want to turn the dial in a clockwise direction whilst holding the handle in your other hand. So turning the dial whilst holding the handle. For most Aergrinds, 1 will be the starting position. As you can see here, mine is still not flush, so I'm going to need another turn. So continuing to turn until I get to 1 again. So now I'm at 1. Let's have a look. And as you can see, the burrs are lying flush against each other. So this is your starting position. So with that, you're ready to start grinding your coffee. Thanks for watching. this section, I'm going to be going over how to set your grind setting. So, first of all, you need your air grind in the starting position with the burrs flush, and usually the dial pointing at 1 on top. So in order to get to the starting position, you turned clockwise. So to get your grind setting, you need to turn the dial anti-clockwise whilst holding the handle again. So in this way, you've tightened the burrs to the starting position, and then you're going to open the burrs to create space for the coffee beans to grind through the burrs. So for my grind, I'm going to do a 1-3. So 1, and then going an extra 2 points to reach 3. So that's a 1-3 grind, which I use. As you can see on the bottom, you've got the burrs slightly open to a 1-3 setting, which is a quite fine setting for espresso. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. In this video, I'm going to be going over how to grind your coffee beans in the Knock Aergrind. So first of all, having already set your grind setting, simply a matter of popping the handle off and the dial. And then just filling up the top with your favorite coffee beans. I've got some organic coffee beans here. And just filling that up. I know people usually like measuring this sort of thing, but just for the purposes of the video, I'm just gonna wax them in, and just so I can show you how to grind. It's really easy. So put the top back on, put the dial back on, put the handle back on, and you're at your starting position. Then simply just a matter of grinding away. So for the Knock Aergrind, it usually takes me about a minute to grind, and you will have a nice even finish. So let's have a look, give it a quick tap. As you can see, burrs have done their job. Let's have a quick look in here. Pretty dark in there, so don't know if you can see that, but there is coffee in there. There you go. There's my ground coffee. So I think that's basically it for the Knock Aergrind. I hope you found this video useful, and if I missed anything, just send me a message or a comment. And yeah, I hope you get plenty of quality cups of coffee out of your Knock Aergrind. Thanks for watching.